Yo, what's up, guys? This is the Brickdo here. Wanted to go over the price increases for the UK. So as you know, we did have price increases in the US just hit August 1st, and we were expecting a pretty similar list for the UK. Now we have that, I would say, somewhat complete list, similar to the Barnes & Noble situation in the US. One of the retailers called The Entertainer, had changed the prices on some of those sets already. So we do have a pretty complete list here, obviously missing some of the larger sets. But overall, it's interesting to see the differences in price increases from North America to the UK. So that's what I wanted to go over today, and just some of my general thoughts, like I said, in comparison to the price increases in North America. Was there anything surprising? For the most part, I will say most of the changes are very similar to that of North America as far as a percentage increase. Obviously in the UK, they use the pound, so it's going to be a little different, in that sort of monetary amount, but percentage-wise, most of the differences were fairly similar. Now, there were a few sets on the UK list that weren't on the US list for price increases, and I wanted to go over those now. So first up, we do have this Nia Samurai Mech. This is, a small price increase here, but this was not something that we saw in North America. And that, I think this could be for a number of reasons. When trying to convert, when they kind of, convert from US dollars to the pound, obviously those aren't going to be exact. They want to hit certain price, thresholds and numbers. And so I think maybe originally that £90 might have been on a little bit of the lower end in comparison to the US conversion. So maybe just some reasons there as to why you might see sets on this list and not that on the US list. Moving along here, we also do have a few Marvel and Star Wars sets. So the Marvel one being the Iron Man figure. This is, a 14% increase. So kind of in the middle range, I would say, in general. We also have this Mickey and Minnie birthday train. This is 20%. We have the lunar roving vehicle, a 20% increase. Again, all these ones that are price increases for the UK, but we did not see any price increases in the US. We also have a Minecraft set here, the Trading Post. And then in addition, we also have the switch tracks and the regular tracks for the trains. I think that's one of the more interesting price increases in general too. I think, like I said, not a large amount. They were kind of sitting at a little bit of an awkward price there at £16, moving up to 18. Again, for various reasons, I think maybe just the conversion of that to US dollars maybe is a little bit more accurate now as well. But like I said, there was one Star Wars set that was on this list and not on the US one. That happens to be the relatively new here, or very new here, N1 Starfighter. Again, only a 9% increase, so on the lower end for sure. So my overall takeaway would be that it's pretty similar list to North America with a few differences. And most of the differences, the percentage increase is pretty small. So nothing to be too alarmed here if you're from the UK and maybe wanting to see how that looks to North America. And if you're in North America, you can kind of assume that seems like pretty much everybody else here is experiencing pretty similar, price increases. So that's kind of the gist of this video. I will say too, there were a few that were a little bit less percentage-wise in price increase compared to North America. Notably, the helmets, I think, for Star Wars were a little bit interesting. Those saw $10 price increases in the US, which I think was a little bit high of a price increase for something like that. That seemed like it was already priced particularly high, I would say, for what you get. And so we saw just a £5 increase here for the UK for those. So that works out to be about a 10% increase, whereas the US we saw, that be closer to a 20% increase. So some discrepancies, but again, nothing too huge. It'll be interesting to see as well some of these larger models, particularly I think the Creator Expert vehicles will be interesting to see. And I also think that the Technic supercars, and in addition, a lot of the larger Star Wars UCS sets and Master Builder Series sets. It'll be interesting to see how those compare to the US, I think, the most, but those are yet to be seen. But I think we'll definitely get a full list here very soon. but definitely interesting to compare North America, UK price increases. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was there anything surprising that maybe percentage-wise was much higher or lower in the UK or North America, and maybe some of your reasoning as to why you think that might be the case? If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Doe, signing off.